Evan had always been the steady, quiet type. At 30, he'd built a career he was proud of and was ready to settle down. 3 years ago, he met Jenna at work, a woman who radiates warmth and energy, bringing life into every room she entered. Jenna, also 30, was the kind of person who wanted to be front and center, the life of every party. Evan was captivated, charmed by her outgoing nature. Although he typically wouldn't date a co-worker, with his next job already lined up, he asked her out, and they hit it off from day one. In the beginning, Evan and Jenna found a unique rhythm that balanced their differences. He was a laid-back introvert. She, a fiery extrovert who thrived on attention. They balanced each other well, even though their differing personalities occasionally caused disagreements. They compromised and found middle ground each time. Months before the proposal, marriage was the topic of many conversations. They talked of future dreams, looked at rings, and discussed their hopes for family life. Evan even had conversations with Jenna's parents, securing their blessing. Finally, he bought the perfect ring, a symbol of their journey together and the life he hoped they would build. When the time came, Evan planned an intimate day for just the two of them. They spent the morning revisiting meaningful spots, followed by a cozy dinner. After dessert, as soft music played in the background, Evan took a deep breath, got down on one knee, and proposed. But Jenna's response took him aback. She said no, not because she didn't love him, but because she had dreamed of something grander, a dramatic public display with family and friends captured on camera. She wanted to be swept off her feet in a way that was larger than life, and Evan's intimate proposal didn't align with her fantasy. Hurt and stunned, Evan tried to explain his intentions. He'd even arranged a celebration, dinner with friends and family for later in the week, hoping the proposal would remain a special moment just for them. Jenna, however, couldn't let go of her disappointment, insisting he should have known her well enough to plan the grand proposal she'd envisioned. Feeling emotionally exhausted, Evan made a decision. He told her that he hoped she would one day find the dream proposal she longed for, and ended their relationship. Jenna, caught off guard, pleaded with him to reconsider, but Evan was resolute. He left, unable to shake the feeling that he had been bending to her wishes for far too long. The aftermath was chaotic. Evan's phone buzzed nonstop, filled with calls and messages from Jenna, mutual friends, and family members. Everyone tried to convince him to patch things up, to somehow fix the situation. But Evan felt a deep emptiness, a stark realization that his own voice had been lost in the relationship. Over the next few days, Evan's thoughts settled on one clear point. He was tired of being overshadowed. He reflected on their past and recognized a troubling pattern. Anytime he achieved something personal, Jenna subtly made it about her. When he got a promotion, Jenna congratulated him, but reminded him it was because of her support. In discussions about their future, Jenna would talk endlessly about her vision of the wedding without asking for his input. Jenna's social media presence after the breakup added salt to the wound. She posted videos of herself, perfectly composed with flawless makeup and lighting, sobbing about her heartbreak and garnering sympathetic comments. In contrast, Evan found himself genuinely struggling to process the pain, looking worse for wear. It struck him how Jenna could remain in control, even in her grief, appearing as the picture-perfect heartbroken heroine while subtly framing him as the heartless villain. Evan's family urged him to consider therapy, but ultimately, they left the choice to him. His resolve strengthened. He reached out to Jenna one last time to attempt a calm discussion, but her response was frustratingly familiar. She blamed him for the breakup, claiming he should have known what she wanted. She insisted he could still make it up to her with a more extravagant proposal, asserting that she deserved it. At that moment, Evan knew he had made the right decision. This wasn't a partnership. It was a stage, and he was just another character in Jenna's idealized life. He ended the conversation, blocked her, and cut ties with anyone trying to drag him back into the chaos. With the weight lifted, Evan felt a new clarity. He'd submitted a transfer request at work and, in just a few weeks, would be starting fresh in a new city, away from memories of his past life. The experience, while painful, was ultimately liberating. He knew he deserved someone who saw him, who cherished shared dreams rather than personal fantasies. Now, Evan was ready to rebuild, open to a future where his voice wouldn't be lost but cherished. And with that, he looked forward to a new beginning.